the question that we've been asked is, when I go here and click on authorize of a calendar, and if you're going with the Google Calendar feature, we've been asked a few questions about permissions and what are we using it for. So let me go through first, like, what are the questions we are asking. So let's now click here to show you. Here's our logo. We're asking you for some access. So there are two services, the Google Drive. I already have another video for that. Let's talk about the calendar features. What permissions are we asking, right? Like, we're asking permissions for change and create and deletion of calendar. Why are we asking that? What are we asking about individual events, right? And change who the calendar is shared with. So we are asking a few permissions and why are we doing it. So let me go through the example and share with you what we do. So when you authorize us, the first thing that we do, as you would notice in our calendar, is we create a new calendar called uLawPractice. The reason why we do that is because we want to keep your original calendar and the uLaw calendar a little separate. Like, for example, if you click on this, see, all the uLaw calendar goes away. So we maintain that on a completely separate calendar. So all your events are all maintained. Now, why are we asking for events is because we are synchronizing events. As you see here on this matter 10 11664, we put this bankruptcy search and all these stuff. So if I would actually go into my matter, right, and go there, you will see that I have bankruptcy search right there, right? Like, my bankruptcy search that I have here, it is starting at 6:48 for 12 minutes on the 7th, and that's exactly what I have here, 6:48 to 7. And we also put more details. We put the event name, we put the client information, so that way you know when it shows up on your calendar as a reminder what it is. We put the matter information, the file name, sometimes even status and priority need to be there, so we managed to put that too. Like, for example, a court visit is active and it's high, so we put that in here, and it's for matter Adam Little, right? With the file number for 10-116644. So either you are on uLaw or you're on your Google Calendar, we want to give you the same feel for your event and when we synchronize them. So the activity that you do here called sync calendar, this is where we take everything that is there in uLaw's calendar here and we take it. So if you had moved something or something has changed here, that will be affected in the calendar there. So let me kind of change this. Like, for example, let's say this one is on the 8th and I'm going to move that to the 9th, right? So let's just move that for a second, and once we do that in uLaw, we will synchronize it, and we should see that take effect in your Gmail calendar. So when I go on the monthly view, now you see it's on the 9th. So if I now go and sync the calendar, what was actually on the 8th, I expect that to be moved to the 9th. So this court visit that you see here, very soon when it finishes synchronization, will move to the 9th. That's why we're asking you for the permission, so that we can kind of move stuff around. So as you saw here, I moved it on the uLaw calendar and I clicked on the sync calendar button. Now as you see, the court visit has actually moved from the 8th to the 9th. That's why we need you to give us access to your calendar. So again, we create a brand new calendar called uLawPractice, very similar to our Google Drive implementation, where we have Google Drive and then we synchronize all